Hi everybody, it's Adam with HeartValveSurgery.com, and we are at the American Association for Thoracic Surgery in Los Angeles, California. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Hiroo Takayama, who is the Chief of Adult Cardiac Surgery at New-York-Presbyterian Columbia University in New York City. Dr. Takayama, we've known each other a long time. It is great to see you.
Good to see you, Adam.
Yeah, so Dr. Takayama, we're at this great conference. A lot of presentations going on, a lot of new research, and at the same time, we're getting patient questions from around the world wanting to learn about valve therapy. This question is for you, and it came in from Peter Song, who's in Indonesia.
Okay.
He asks, I was diagnosed with aortic valve regurgitation. Can this procedure be done safely using minimally invasive techniques? What questions should I ask to help me figure out if the surgeon has enough experience and expertise?
It's a very good question. And there are many actually questions behind this one question. The most importantly, he should try to sort out whether he has a good indication for valve surgery or not at this point. Aortic valve regurgitation can be a variety of degrees. Not all the leaks need to be repaired. Make sure you understand what kind of leak you have, what kind of symptoms you have, what kind of heart function do you have. First, nail down to make sure you have the indication for surgery. The second question is repair versus replacement. That several factors take into consideration in that discussion. Most importantly, integrity of your own valve. If the integrity is already lost, unfortunately, repair is not an option. You do need a replacement. That has a relevance to the timing of the surgery as well. So all of these are all interlinked and related. Now, sounds like you are very interested in minimally invasive procedure. Minimally invasive aortic valve repair can be done, but not many surgeons do it. In that sense, I think asking about the experience of the surgeon is a key question.
And if I'm Peter, one of the big questions I'd be wondering is, how do I know if my potential minimally invasive aortic valve repair surgeon has a track record, has volume, has outcomes? What should Peter be asking his potential surgeons?
Excellent. So again, here we are in 2023 at AATS. There are many abstracts presented talking about aortic valve repair. For Peter, the most important thing to have, besides the indication, is to get perfect repair, durable repair. In my mind, that is more important than whether surgery was done with a minimally invasive approach or not. For that, the question that you should ask to the surgeon is the experience of the valve repair, aortic valve repair.
And Dr. Takayama, we hear about mitral valve repair restoring patients' life expectancy, getting them back on the normal curve of life. I've got to ask you the question, I'm sure Peter and other folks are wondering, do we know yet, does aortic valve repair have that same outcome for patients like Peter?
Right, that's another relevant question. The long story short, the longevity, survival seems to be matching to the general population. The other question, whether similar to mitral, aortic valve repair, can it last for the rest of the life, just like mitral valve repair? That question hasn't been answered yet. That, most importantly, that has a relevance to the type of the valve. Not somewhat dissimilar or unlike mitral valve, aortic valve has this big component of congenital anomaly, bicuspid aortic valve. That introduces some uncertainty. Again, whether bicuspid repair lasts for how long it lasts, that remains to be an unanswered question.
And I've got to ask, because you are the Chief of Adult Cardiac Surgery at this great institution in New York, are you performing minimally invasive aortic valve repairs?
Yes, I am.
Oh, great. Well, for Peter, I hope that helped you answer your question. I know it helped me learn a whole lot more.
Absolutely.
And Dr. Takayama, it is great to see you. And thanks for all you're doing at New-York-Presbyterian, Columbia University in New York City.
Thanks a lot, Adam.
Hi, everybody, it's Adam. I hope you enjoyed that video. And don't forget, you can always subscribe to our YouTube channel. Watch the next 2 educational videos coming up on your screen, or click the blue button to visit HeartValveSurgery.com.